Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you are connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So some of you may have been in a relationship in the past. For others of you, this could be a current relationship. For a small portion of you, this could be somebody who you've met. And you know there's a whole lot of chemistry there, a whole lot of energy, but no one's really speaking up. For those of you who are new, my method of reading is just slightly different. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that I need. I do not channel through any spirit guides, I never have, and I have certain reasons for that. At the end of this reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel to provide you with some advice based on what comes up today. The first card's the strongest. We have here compassion, followed by surrender. After that, we have order and chaos, embracing the shadow, wild woman, laughter, synthesis, mothering, and under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme, we have betrayal. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Scorpio, I understand the things that I've done to you. I'm starting to feel the sense of empathy, sympathy, a better understanding. I also feel that I realize now that what I've done to you has had quite an impact. Not a good impact. It's not been good. The things that I have done, the things that I have said. And I do feel that in this connection, now there is a sense of surrender. I have surrendered to you. I feel that in this connection, you and I have a unique bond. I feel now that I belong to you and you belong to me. I also feel that a part of me has already surrendered my mind, my heart, my body to you. If you lead, I will follow. Everything that I have done up until now, it was very selfish. But now something has changed, and I'm starting to see things from your perspective. I would like to make a move, make a choice. I would like to change the way things are right now, but I am stuck. I feel stuck. I'm at a crossroads, but there is a whole lot of fog. Forwards, backwards, left and right. I just don't know which way to move. Where to go. This is something I'm having an issue with. I feel that in this connection, you are somebody who I would like to take a chance with. But there's so much confusion and a lack of clarity and a lack of understanding about the things that have happened. Who said what? And who did what? There are certain things I need to sort out. But I can't. Because I don't know which way to go. Which way to look, what decision to make. If there was more clarity around me, things would make sense. But for me right now, everything is a blank. It's just a mess. Nothing makes sense. And because I'm surrounded by these thick clouds, this fog, I can't make a choice. I can't make a decision. I can't walk on that path. Part of the reason is because I feel I might mess up. I might make a mistake. I might just ruin things. I also feel that in this connection, there is a sense of embracing the shadow side. I do want to embrace. Why is it important for me to accept who I am? Because I am this. This attitude, this behavior that I have, it is a part of who I am. I can't change it. I also feel that in this connection, you have seen a side of me that was very dark. I was very impulsive, compulsive, and aggressive. I was different. I also feel that this is a side of me that I didn't really want you to see, but now you know it. And that is the dark side. It's a side that only listens to myself. I don't listen to you. I don't listen to anybody. The dark things that go on in my mind, in my heart. To you, it may seem dark. To me, it's normal. And I understand that with this attitude, with this thought and mind, I have not been truthful. There are certain things that I've told you that I now realize I perhaps should have told you the entire story, but I've taken out a few things here and there. What you don't know won't hurt you. Or will it? It does seem now as if it has. I have acted in a way that has caused suspicion, deceit, deception, a lack of truth that comes from me. I have been sneaky, been trying to hide things from you. I have cheated you in many ways. I don't know what to do about this. So I take a step back. And I stay in the confusion, using that as an excuse, masking the things that I am supposed to be doing, but I'm not doing them. I understand that what I've done is simply just made things worse. I have lied. I have not told the truth. I have twisted stories. I've twisted the words. Why? Because there was a lot of insecurities. And a part of me wants to just simply restart and have the sense of friendship. I do want to be a friend. What I'm finding difficult is, how do I move on? How can I restart this connection? How can you be that friend that I've always wanted you to be? I remember being in your presence and your company, knowing who you are. You know me so well. You know what makes me happy. You know what makes me tick. You know how to make me laugh. And you are that ray of sunshine on the cloudiest of days. I want to make peace and harmony. There needs to be peace and harmony restored. Too many things I've hidden deep down in the shadows and the thick of the forest, and I want to open up to you now. The problem is I want to open up, but I'm very confused. I don't know which way to go, forwards, backwards, left, or right. and I don't move forward in this connection because of the lies and the betrayal that have caused you, it has now created a lot of awkwardness in this connection. I feel uncomfortable connecting with you, talking to you, because of the things that I have done. How could I have shown someone who is so pure, so true, someone who gives me unconditional love and has the ability of keeping that and letting it go? What I feel is you never really left me, and I took advantage of you. I took you for granted. You are this person who can give me unconditional love. And what did I do with it? Certainly not something good. I took advantage of it. I took you for granted. I didn't value you. Instead, I thought, yeah, you're just like this, and it's always going to be the same. But I was wrong. Things changed. You are not exactly who I thought you were. I see you as somebody who is very nurturing, very caring, very protecting. The things that I see, the things that I imagined, they're all so different. But I know that I have not been the right type of person for you. And that certain things that you could have given to me, you stopped. But I understand why. Because I betrayed you. I have broken your heart. I have caused you hurt, pain, grief, sadness, melancholy. I have even attacked your pride. The thoughts, the ideas, the plans, the dreams that you had, they have been shattered. And I was the one who did that. You had these fantasies. You had these dreams. And yet, now it seems to you as if you never knew me at all. Was I a stranger the entire time? Yes, I betrayed you, but I did certain things that you did not expect. Right now, I understand what I've done. Because of what I've done, there's a lack of faith, there's a lack of trust in this connection. I understand that. For me, I feel very uncomfortable with what has happened. And I feel very awkward. It's hard for me to reach out to you, to connect with you, because of the things that I have said and done, and the things that I never said that I should have, the things that I never did that I should have done. I feel it to be quite complicated now. And you have always been there for me. You never let go. And I took advantage of that. For now, I'm stuck. I know what I've done, and I know what I need to do. I just don't know how to do it. All right. Scorpio. A lot is happening here. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 cards that are quite dark and challenging. And your person of interest has had this realization that you were like a best friend. You were somebody who's very nurturing. The problem with these cards, and I hope we do see some regret in the future, we don't have regret here. Your person of interest just realizes that, yeah, I've done this to so-and-so, but I have that compassion. I understand what they're going through. I empathize with them. What the heck? You're not only supposed to empathize, you're supposed to regret what you did. The grief card should have popped up, where the person should have been grieving and upset and regretting and understanding, okay, I'm not going to do this again. Scorpio, that didn't show up. This is just somebody who has realized that they've messed up. It is what it is. And now I want to move on. You can't like really learn from that, right? We got to learn. We got to be better. And this person is not seeing that. Maybe one day in the future, there could be a possibility where this person sees everything clearly and then they finally decide to take the right step forward. But even by doing that, they need to understand there needs to be this healing period, this thought put into, why did I do what I did? Why did I betray? Why was I sneaky? Why did I lie? Right? Why are things feeling so awkward? What did I do that was so dark that this person found out? All of that needs to be settled. And it's only after that you can have a healthy relationship. Unfortunately, with these cards right now, I don't see this person regretting what they have done. They know what they've done. They understand what they've done. They understand the impact that it has had on you. But do they feel regret? I don't see that here. All right. Let's have a look. I have here the Lover's Path Tarot. And with this set of cards, or this set, what I'd like to do is have a look and go into the past. Oh, there you go. The past is right there. 6 of Cups. I'm going into the past. They're going into the past. Okay. Here we have 2 cards. And usually I just pick the 2 cards. This is for those of you where the connection was okay before. Things were going great. You were going uphill, but all of a sudden something happened and everything just went downhill. It just did not turn out right. Question, why didn't it turn out right? What happened? What happened in this connection that just made everything go downhill and just crash and burn? This is something that your person of interest has had on their mind. This person may have not given you the closure that you wanted. This person may have distanced themselves from you. Maybe they're messaging you once a week, maybe once a month, and you're wondering, where do we stand? What's going on? They may have just faded. Not only just ghosted you, but just faded. So these are things that at that time in the past, these are things that were on this person's mind and things that most likely they weren't telling you. Now, the first set of cards that I just read, that is the current status. All right. These cards also I read in the reverse. The 6 of Cups here talks about feeling restricted by the past and past memories. Having the feeling of lost harmony and cynicism. Here, what I'm seeing is certain things happened in this person's past. Now there's many of you, right? So it's a general love reading, but there's 2 things I'm seeing here. 2 scenarios. One is this person has had issues in this connection with you from the past, and that is haunting them. It's bothering them. Because it's bringing them down, it's weighing them down. Now, if that's not the case, it doesn't have to be you. This person could have been, the next one, this person could have been in a situation experienced with somebody else. Back then, they were with somebody. That person broke their heart. That person cheated on them. They treated them badly. Now, they are unable to move forward because memories of the past are haunting them. This is trauma, emotional trauma, right? So certain things that may have happened in the past, in this person's life, maybe they didn't tell you. Whatever it is, the key word here is the past. Something from the past was blocking this person from moving forward with you. Now, that thing from the past could physically be an individual, or most likely, it is a feeling, it is an emotion, it is a memory. Something is happening here. And because of this restriction, they don't feel secure enough. There's a lot of insecurities. So they don't move forward. They stay in the past, in this bubble, in this era. They do not move forward. Here we also have balance. With balance, we have here how there's a sense of imbalance and discomfort. The inability to find peace within themselves or even with others. And there is a lack of inspiration. This is lost harmony, a lack of self-control, not really being able to find balance. Here there was a lack of union between the conscious and the unconscious aspects of the psyche. There was a desire to find balance between the opposites. Here there was a lack of integration and moderation as well. So there's a sense of imbalance and discomfort and the inability to find peace within themselves or even with others. Now, why is there that imbalance, that discomfort? And why can't they find peace within themselves and even with others? So there is an issue here. The main issue we're seeing is there's something from the past that has affected this individual from moving forward in this connection. That could be related to you. It could be related to somebody else. The issues, where they're stemming from. All right. I have here the Beginner's Tarot. Let's have a look at any actions, any plans, any intentions your person of interest may have towards you. Five of Swords. Wow. Big betrayal. Spilling the beans. Just as all of my cards just spilled themselves. They're just all over the place now. Give me 1 second, guys. All right. Not lose any? Nope. So it's the way the card just popped up. Everything fell down. This card was upright. And this is betrayal. This is betrayal. Something that happened at night. Something that happened in the dark that did not happen in the light. But truth always comes out. It does. Somehow it does. We have here the Hanged Man. Also the Nine of Cups. Wow. Not bad. Oh my gosh. After making so many mistakes. Wow. Person wants you back. They wish for you. We have here the Five of Swords. Your person of interest here does realize that you are very suitable for just attracting anybody. Like what I'm seeing right now is they find you to be somebody who can get anybody that they want. And you have been so adjusting. That's what I'm seeing, like suitable in the sense. I used the wrong word for that. But you adjust. And it's not hard for you to find somebody. This is how they view you now. Maybe this was different before, but currently they view you as somebody who is very flexible, somebody who is able to adjust, because I'm seeing the word flexibility and adjust. So there's a lack of stubbornness. There's that lack, because what you want to do is you want to move forward in a connection. And so you will also try your best. They know this about you, and this is now an insecurity because they feel that if somebody else has you, you'll become theirs, that other person's. So they're afraid of any suitors. They're afraid of anybody that might approach you. They feel very insecure. For this reason, they are starting to feel more competitive in a way. And the way they're competing here, they are trying to be that individual who can have it all, have their cake and eat it too, right? They are going to want you by hook or by crook. They're going to even cheat in a game if they want you. So this is the type of feeling that they have. Unfortunately, it does talk about arguments as well. Betrayal, in a sense. That sense of not doing things in a truthful way. So they may try to do something in this connection where they get you back or they have you, but the way they've done it is not very honorable. That's the word I'm looking for. Honorable, yeah. So they don't do it in a very honorable way, but they feel like they can get what they want because they do want you. Things have changed, actually. There's no doubt about that. It's just that they're afraid that somebody else may have you and they are going to be left out. And so now they're starting to realize that they really want you, they miss you, they love you. How do I get this person back? Here, again, there's a realization with the moon that this person has lied and there has been betrayal. We also have here the Hanged Man, contemplating and seeing how your reaction is going to be if they do decide to reach out. They're trying to see where this goes. Where is this connection headed? One of the things I'm seeing here that's an issue, Scorpio, is the fact that your person of interest still isn't really regretting, right? We didn't get anything regrets here. At least here we should have gotten something, but we didn't. So there's not that lack of regret. What I'm seeing here is your person of interest is a very hard-hearted person when it comes to their feelings. They are emotionally, well, they're not emotionally detached, but they act. They act as if they are emotionally detached. The problem with that is that they're not really looking at that aspect. They're just jumping from one feeling to the other, but the feelings themselves, it's very critical, very logical, very practical, very rational. This is what I'm finding really strange about this reading, that they've just jumped from, okay, so I did this, okay, I need to make this better. But where is that regret? That's not really showing up here. The only thing I can see here is the Hanged Man, where we do have this person sitting and waiting and thinking. And perhaps that's their way of realizing what they've done was wrong. Maybe that is their way of healing. Because typically I've seen people will regret it. They go a little bit into depression, sadness, and they feel that, okay, you know what? What I did was totally wrong. I'm going to be a better person moving forward. The issue here I'm seeing is your person of interest does realize that what they've done is wrong. It's not good. But there's no feeling beyond that. It's like, yeah, okay, it is what it is. Let's move on. That's what I don't like about this person and the way they're handling the situation. I also see her with the Nine of Cups. As they're waiting to see, will their wish come true? Their wish is you. They wish for you. And this is because there is love. There's true love, pure love. This is love that is just straight from the heart. So it is very strange how your person of interest thinks, because I'm seeing very cold in a way. Oh my. I'm seeing ice, and I'm seeing, what do you call it? The mist. Yeah, a little bit of mist coming from the top. It's not steam. I don't know if we call it steam. But I see that the vapors, okay, I'll just call it vapors. I see that coming up. So it's like this person is sometimes cold as ice. Or they are as cold as ice, and it's hard for you to thaw them. It's hard for you to get into their heart, into their mind, because comparatively, you are so different than this person. That's probably why you have such a nice connection. And energetically, you probably gel very well together. When things are good, they're really good. However, it's as if this person just feels like they know you so well that they don't even have to feel sorry, because they just know that I'm not even going to feel sorry, but I'm going to do the right thing. That is like beyond, I think, normal people, how they think. This is a weird situation. Usually an individual will regret it, kind of get a little depressed, pick themselves back up, and then move on, right? This person, however, is not going through that. They're literally jumping from one to the other simply because they know that, okay, I'm not even going to go through that. I'm not even going to go through the depression and through the grief. I know what I've done wrong, and I'm just going to fix it. That's what I mean when this person's very logical, very rational in a sense. I've never done that type of a reading before, or seen that type of a mind before. You're connecting with somebody who's very different. Let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated, and do let me know how they think, because I do read the comments and I would like to know what is going on, because I see this here. And I see that, yeah, they want you, but they're not going to go through the whole regret phase. No, because they just know that they want you now. End of story. Wow. A very different approach, guys. So we also have here the Ace of Cups, the overall arching theme. Absolutely beautiful. The desire to love and to be loved. The desire to ask for forgiveness. Sorry for what I did. Now, this is very nice because you can only ask for forgiveness, right? If you end up, you can only ask for forgiveness if you end up feeling and understanding what you did is wrong, right? Please forgive me because I know what I did was wrong. So yes, Scorpio, your person of interest has understood their lesson. They did understand that what they've done is wrong. The only thing in this reading is that we've not seen that sense of the everyday, I'm depressed, I'm upset, I'm so sorry, I'm regretting this. There's remorse. We're just not seeing that part. And that is something that is extremely common, human nature. Your person is kind of different. They're just looking beyond that. They're jumping from A to C and skipping the B. That's what they're doing. Very efficient. But they do know what they want. They want you because they do love you, and they want to have that sense of forgiveness in this connection. They also want to give you love. So I do see that your person of interest wants you. They are going to take some action towards you. I mean, you can take your time with this person, but let me just tell you, with the way the cards that just came out, you don't have to worry too much with them, because they do know that they love you, and they do love you here. It's just that the way they express themselves, Scorpio, might not be the way that you expect them to express. They have a different way of expressing themselves. Just going to do a quick prayer. No, with an exclamation mark. Here we have messages from Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. No, there's no need to worry. soon there will be a recovery. So somebody here, maybe a few of you, you've not been feeling very healthy. Ask your angels within the next few weeks or months, take action. Because this is a spiritually based romantic connection. And then we have here, choose a new direction. All right. So a lot of you are worried, and unfortunately a lot of the stress that has been caused, you've been attracting a lot of negative energies too. For that, I'll just talk about that in the end. I do have some packages that you can get in order to get rid of these negative energies. So no, there is no need to worry, so stop worrying. I know it's easier said than done, but they know that you're worrying. They want you to stop doing that because you're actually attracting a lot of negative energies towards you, and that makes you feel very down. This is your mind, body, spirit, and your soul that starts to get attacked by negative energies, and then it's just hard for you to kind of move on as well. Recovery here, it is a good thing because this does show me that whatever has happened in this connection, there is going to be a recovery. You're going to start to feel a bit better as time goes by. Because of what happened in the past, because you were worrying in the past, this does show me that a lot of the anxiety, stress, and depression really got to you. And because it was just too overwhelming, it really does make a person sick. Frankly, it can make people sick. I've had a lot of clients that have, unfortunately, some have gone to the hospital, heart attacks, anxiety. One ended up in the psych ward twice. Love is a very, very powerful energy. It's huge. And it can make or break people, build kingdoms, break down kingdoms, right? So many things can happen with love. This is huge. So taking care of yourself and understanding that self-love comes first. Not the other person, you. Because there's a whole lot of you. There's your mind, body, spirit, and your soul. That's a bunch of you right put together. And you need to take care of yourself. Because what happened here is that everything else around you started to become priority, and you did not. So here the angels are telling you, it's time for recovery. And you will be able to get through this. We have here also, ask your angels. So the angels are always there to help us. And the way I connect with my angels, and they're not just mine, they're our angels. This is mainly Archangel Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. So I do pray to the Christ consciousness, that is Jesus. From there, in my mind's eye, I do talk to the Father, the holy light of God, and the holy white light, the being, the it, who we call God, prefers being in the alpha state. That's why it's a he. It does have feminine and masculine, but it prefers being in that leader state, which is why it's in the alpha state. So that holy white light of God, you simply just ask. You ask to get the angels to help you. You name the angels. You ask for permission because it's like employees working for a manager. From there, within a split second, you are in the energy of the angels. They're with you. And you tell them, this is my issue. Can you please help me? It's not hard. They're your friends, right? But they can't help you unless you give them permission. And remember, when you say angels, these are angels in heaven. Always say that. And when you say white light, always say the holy white light in the universe. There's many white lights. They're not all holy. So always remember to say that. We also have here within the next few weeks. Now, weeks could be months. So they are suggesting here that take things easy. You're going to get some answers at some point in time. But in the next few months, it will be time for you to take action. And you will be able to take action because you're going to start to feel, not all of you, this is a general love reading, okay? Some of you are going to feel that you are going to take action because you are totally going to feel this person as your twin flame, your soulmate, or your karmic partner. It's overwhelming. It's too much for you. And you really want to connect with them. So I do see something happening here. We also have here, choose a new direction. Everything that you've been doing up until now it could be possible that, you know what, it wasn't the right way. Let me try a different approach, a different method. The result will be different if you have a different method. If you keep doing the same thing, you're going to get the same result, right? Here, choose a new direction, choose a different path, choose a different way of approach. That's simply what it is. The destination is the same. The road getting there is just a little different. Scorpio, that is your reading. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance in your situations. Do let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. Also, as I mentioned, for some of you, for this particular card, we'll talk about this one first. I do have something on my website. It's a package. It's called the Chakra Checkup Package. So I have the ability, with the help of my angel guide and my higher intuitive self, I'm able to see certain things in your home, numbers, and what they are and how many you have. So that is negative energy, jinns, demons, evil spirits, in your home, around your aura, and inside of your body, which is your chakra centers. The chakra centers are associated to your bodily functions. So of course this is all metaphysical, this is all pseudoscience, right? But you only know it after you experience it. And there's thousands of people now that I've dealt with and they've all experienced it. So I myself, that's how I created this stuff. So do have a look at that. If you feel that's maybe something that you don't want because it's not related to the physical aspect, then you can always simply just have a look at the Holy Light Package. That is a self-help guide. With that one, it's a self-help guide, so you don't actually get a reading with it. With this one, you get a personalized reading because I see what you have and I teach you how to get rid of those things. Now, with the Holy Light Package, it also teaches you how to get rid of those things. The only difference is that I don't have a personalized reading for you. It is helpful. It's helped many people. And also with that, I would recommend that you get two things. The Water Wellness Package with the Holy Light Package. Those two combined will help you with this. If not, you can just simply get the Chakra Checkup Package. Now, that is for some of you that feel that your health, your mind, body, spirit, and your soul has been a little bit out of alignment. It's because of negative energies. It's for me, this is normal stuff now. This is so common, unfortunately. It happens to everybody, though. That's just the way it is. We're on planet Earth. Here we have romance. This is a spiritually based romantic connection. What does that mean? I have a package for past life readings. If some of you are interested in why this person perhaps has not given you closure, why was this feeling so intense? Two things. Why can't you let go? And why do you feel that you have this obsession? If you have that sort of a feeling, then yes, you are definitely connected to this person on a spiritual level, which is from a past life. Some of you could be a future life, but that's very rare. But I have done readings for people that physically haven't been together in this lifetime, and like 500 years down the road, they'll be together. So I have done readings like that. Those are rare. It's hardly like maybe 4 out of 100 type of situation. But the majority of them are past life connections. So if some of you are interested in really, really solving this problem that you're facing, if it's a little too much for you to handle, because this is double the love, double the pain. And it's from a past life, so it's a little too much to handle, right? Because it is basically times 2. So if you do feel that, and if you want to know where things started from and why they ended up the way that they are now, the past life reading is quite helpful. It does take me a while. And if it's out of stock, feel free to send me an email and I will put you on the waiting list. But I believe right now they are open if you want to place an order for a past life reading. The past life reading is very much in depth. I go literally into the past and I see what has affected this connection now and what happened in the past that's affecting it karmically. So that way you'll know. And then that way just everything kind of falls into place and makes sense. And it's just easier to handle and not be so much in this anguish and this state of mind that you may be in. I also have readings that are just love readings, so feel free to have a look at those as well. That's it, Scorpio. That's all I wanted to tell you. Also, I have another channel for those of you who are new. My other channel is on YouTube. That is Asnointia Audio. And the videos there, one of them is on negative energies. Some of them are on past life and spiritual connections. I do recommend that you have a look at those ones, because the past life ones with these spiritual connections, because you got this card. So a lot of you are connecting with somebody from your past life, and I have a lot of explanations there. Now, I also have some on relationship related issues. What is a person feeling? A lot of people can't tell, but I can. So I've created videos on that. Have a look, and hopefully you will find it insightful. Those videos I have created based on what the majority of my subscribers, my clients, all of you guys have gone through. Universally, love is the same. It doesn't really matter what culture you're from, but people go through the same stuff, I've noticed. So I ended up making those videos for that reason, because at least for those of you that have not gone through that yet, you can kind of learn from it. You can learn from other people's mistakes, and you can try to heal from it too. And for those of you that have gone through these, what you may call mistakes, which I call experiences, you may not think of it as a mistake. It might just be an experience, and that's fine. You'll at least understand a little bit more about what was in the person's mind at the time. And then going forward in your life, that's a lesson. And that's all, folks. Thank you for tuning in. I will see you guys again. Thank you all for your support and your encouragement. And please do let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated, because I do read the comments and it's an inspiration and motivation for me. All right. You take care. Stay safe. Bye now.